Electric Mobility Canada is a 3-year-old industry association that I was involved in founding back in 2006, and its purpose is really to promote electric drive as a solution to our energy and environmental problems in transportation. Well, as you know, the automotive industry is not Canadian to begin with. There's no OEMs or original equipment manufacturer headquartered in Canada. They have plants here, but decisions are made in Detroit or Japan or wherever. But nonetheless, we have a lot of suppliers to the auto industry. We have a lot of niches in the Toronto region, Montreal region, a little bit of Winnipeg, and the Vancouver region. These are companies supplying the OEMs and able to profit from that thing. Of course, we have the companies like Magna who could build a whole electric car for you, and they do, for other clients and so on. So a lot of expertise in Canada and a lot of potential to really get into this market. Now, we just did a roadmap for technology roadmap for electric vehicles in Canada. In there was a recommendation that we need a Canadian brand electric vehicle company. Just early this week, one was announced, and it's a conglomeration of several small companies getting together to build electric vehicles in Canada with a Canadian name, totally based on Canadian expertise and products and technologies. At the provincial level, there's been pretty good, Ontario, Quebec, and BC, of note. At the federal government level, there's not been any major policy announcement yet supporting electric drive. They've been doing a lot of research money, a lot of project development money in electric vehicles, but we haven't quite kept up with other Western nations who have committed goals or percentage of fleets or incentives to early buyers. Like if you're buying an electric car in the United States, you get federal aid, state aid. Here we just get provincial aid in some provinces, no federal aid yet. In fact, we're the only G8 country without it at this point in time. But that hopefully will change soon. Yeah, the grid experts tell us that 10 to 15% market penetration is okay with the current grid capacity. That's assuming people charge, during the night and that kind of stuff. But what's being developed is the smart grid and the smart electric chargers for charging electric vehicles, so they will communicate with each other, and that you can charge your vehicle at the off-peak times. And even though you may come home at 4:30 in the afternoon, which is a peak grid capacity time, you can plug it in, but it will not draw current until the grid is ready to satisfy its peaks. There have been media coverage in recent years about these low-speed electric vehicles like Zen and others that came on. Those were not designed as highway-capable cars. But what's coming up in the marketplace now are fully highway-capable cars, meeting all the safety standards, all the comfort standards. So you'll have your air conditioning, your heating in the winter, air conditioning in summer, and no sacrifices in the options of the vehicle. Mind you, if you have a battery-only vehicle and you run your air conditioner at top level, or you may reduce your battery range. But the battery range is way in excess of the daily commute range of most people. And the battery performance keeps improving. Yeah. So, the industry knows that we're not asking people to make a sacrifice. They'll get a comparable car. It'll drive better because it'll be quieter, and it'll have a lot less moving parts. It'll be cheaper to maintain, and you'll probably run that car at about 15 to 20% of the cost of a regular car over the life of the car.